you my whole body. Okay, so coming to stand with your feet parallel, hip distance apart. Just give your shoulders one nice big roll back and just stand nice and tall to begin with. Check out your weight placement. Make sure you're not leaning yourself back or leaning yourself forward. We're coming to find nice even weight between heels, and then take your weight just slightly forward into your toes. We're taking a nice deep breath in. We start with a roll down, chin to chest, rolling down each segment, softening the knees, taking this first one super easy. Taking a breath in through the nose, and exhale to tuck tail, and you scoop belly up and slowly restack. Just starting to warm up the spine, not overthinking it. Exhale for number 2, chin to chest. Rolling down, releasing body, releasing head. Inhale. And exhale, tuck tail, restack, and roll back. We've just got 3 more. So keeping them small, keeping them easy, not forcing your spine, letting the arms be heavy, letting the head be heavy. Breath in at the bottom. And then slowly begin to scoop up, waking up into tummy and growing nice and tall. 1 more. Exhale, chin to chest. Roll down, release head, body, knees. Feel like a nice stretch happening from the upper back into neck. And on next exhale to roll yourself all the way up. Bringing your hands onto your hips. Like I said, if you need something to hold on to for a little bit of support, that's cool. We're going to start off with working into our legs and calves. Before we go anywhere, think of putting up all the muscles in your legs. So imagine all 10 toes pressing down. You're pulling up into the arches of your feet. You're putting your kneecaps up, engaging quads. Think of squeezing your bum, and really try to think of making as much active work happen in your legs before you've even gone anywhere. We're taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, we're going to rise onto our toes. We go and lower. For 2, release. For 3, release. For 4, you might cut off my head, that's fine. I'd rather want you to see my feet. And for 6, and lower to 10, we go 7, release, and 8, release, and 9, release. Last one, 10. Bringing your feet together, we repeat. Activate all the muscles in the legs. We rise, 10, release, and 9, breathe. Now try to keep that activity as you go up, also as you go down. So you're not just plopping down, but find that active work in the legs. 4 more. Inhale, last 3. Watch here that you're not rocking back. Keep your weight centered over the balls of the feet. 2 more. Release, last 1. Release, let your arms drop. Take a breath in. We're going to roll all the way down to the mat. Chin to chest. Walking yourself out into a nice plank. Holding 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Soften your knees. Walk yourself back and roll yourself up. Big circle in shoulders. Big shoulders. Release. Separate feet hip distance once more. Hands on hips or supporting you. Breath in. We repeat. Rise and lower. For 2. Really pull those kneecaps up so it's not just the calves doing the work, but all the muscles in the legs. Lift. 5. And 8. Squeeze the bum, especially where bum meets hamstring. 1 more. 10 feet together. For 10. Release. And now remember, watch this. I don't want you to rock back and forth here with the pelvis. So keep your weight exactly where it is, pulling up and down. 5. Release. And 6. Inhale. 4 more. 2 more. Squeeze the bum. Calves should start to be saying hello. Release. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, roll all the way down, releasing arms, head, chest. This time, lowering down onto your elbows to come find a forearm plank. We hold here for 5. Tuck the belly in. 4. Brace out shoulders. 3. For 2. For 1. Lower your knees down. Press yourself back and find a nice quick stretch. Taking yourself back the way you can into your forearm plank, into your normal plank. Up you come, whole belly, And then slowly walk yourself back and roll yourself. Turning your feet out now. So you're going to come into a little ballet type position. Let your heels be together, your toes be apart. I'll face you so you can see me. Again, holding on or hands on hips, but roll shoulders back, grow nice and tall. Weight stays in balls of the feet. We inhale, squeeze the inner thighs really hard here. Exhale, we rise. Now, as you sink down, squeeze bum a bit more. 4, release, rise. 5, release. And 7, and lower. 8, squeeze bum and hamstrings. 9, last one. 10. Taking your feet wide, so heels on the mat, toes off the mat. We repeat. 10, release. 9, release. 8, release. Kneecaps up. And 6. Good work. Last 4. Tummy drawing to spine. Last 2. Last 1. Very nice. Reaching your arms forward. Plug the shoulders back. Let palms face one another. We're going to mini little bends. We go 10. And straighten. And 9. And straighten. And 8. So looking from the front, this is what you look like. Take care your bum's not going back. You're sinking your back down a wall. Last 4. Last 3. Squeeze up. 2. Last 1. Hold. Little pulses. 10. Or 9. Or 8. Make sure that's not where you are. Draw yourself back. Sliding down a wall. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, and 1. Staying there. Stick your bum out now. Straighten your legs as much as you can and let your head go. Finding yourself walking out. Bringing your feet parallel into your plank. We hold for 5, for 4, for 3. Nod the chins. 2, 1. Slowly bend knees to walk yourself back and roll yourself. Round number 2, ballet position, heels together, toes apart, roll shoulders back. Activate all muscles and legs and really get the feeling that you're bringing your inner thighs forward here. So you're trying to get as much zip up all the way from heel, ankle, knee, inner thigh. We rise. And lower. For 2. Shoulders heavy. For 3. And 5. Down. And 6. Keep breathing. 7 and 8. Squeeze in the thighs. 9 and 10. We open legs, heels on, toes off. Rise. 10. And really get the feel that you're using your muscles so much in your legs that you have no choice but to rise onto your toes. And 6. Squeeze the bum. And 7 and 8. We're getting ready for squats. 9 and 10. Lower down, reach arms forward. Check here your arms aren't too close. Open them out, widen the collarbones. We bend. 10 and straighten. Get knees over the toes. And 7 and 6. Squeeze. 5. Squeeze. 4. Squeeze. 3 and inner thighs. 2. Get ready to hold for our pulses. Quick check, you're not there. Plug shoulders down, scoop belly just under, little pulses. 14, or 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it there, take a breath in. Exhale, hinge your body forward, straightening arms up into one quick stretch. Inhale. Exhale, walking your hands up. Bringing your feet in, and lowering yourself down onto your forearm plank. Holding here, make sure bum's not up. Scoop belly in and take your weight over your arms. We hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower knees, press back, rest position. Just taking 2 breaths here. And exhale. And breath in. And exhale. Gently take your way back from where you can, finding your forearm plank. Extending one, then the other, holding on to belly. Up you come, into your main plank, and then slowly forehand back and roll yourself. Okay, our last little calf set we go. I'm going to face you. You're going to go in a few different positions. Bear with me. We're going to do little pulses. So we're not going all the way up, all the way down. We're going to come up and we're just going to drop into little pulses. So something like that. They can be super small. It's not at all about how far up and down you're going, but really trying to activate all these muscles in the legs to do so. Okay, so we're going to bring our arms forward this time. Make sure that that doesn't mean you've leaned back. Bring your shoulders right above your hips. Let your palms face forward. Zip up inner thighs. Squeeze legs. Inhale. Rise up. We go for pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Next set for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Squeeze your bum. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. Lower. Parallel feet. We rise. Pulse. 10, 9, 8. Tummy in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next 10. Pull the kneecaps up even more. 7, 6. You should feel your whole leg working, not just your calf. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Bring heels together. Toes apart. Check that arms are still relaxed. Drop them down a little bit so you're not ending up here. Rise up. Squeeze bum. Imagine magnets in your inner thighs. Little pulses. Press those big toes down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Next 10. Ribs in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Widen, widen. Heels are under hips. Arms staying up. Rise up. Really pull those kneecaps up even more. We pulse for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Bum squeeze. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Whoopsie, 1. Lower down. We're going last round. Wide, wide. Again, make sure bum's not out. Tuck it gently in. Really pull up legs. Your arms are still staying up. Plug shoulders up. Lift up. Last 20 pulses. 10, 9, 8. Keep them small. 6, 5, 4, 3. Squeeze your bum. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Breath in. We bend. And back. For 2. Return. For 3. Zip up. Squeeze. For 4. Getting ballerina's legs this morning. 6. Squeeze. And 7. 2 more. 8. Sorry, light. 2 more. 9. We're going to lift arms for next 10. So we go down, lift arms. For 2. Check that that means that shoulders don't lift. Easy, free movement to those arms. 5 more. 4 more. Squeeze knees. Oopsie. Squeeze in the thighs, even though your legs are open. Last 2. Last 1. Good. Bend down, hold. Don't go to that max bend. Come about halfway up. Taking a breath in, reaching your arms up just so you can still see your hands. We go for side bends. Let's pull left elbow to left knee. Looking like this. Return. Changing sides. Inhale. And breathe. Keep ribs in so you're not sticking chest out. And side bend. Inhale. Nothing moving in legs or pelvis. 5 more. Breath in. Really shortening into the side. 3 more. Inhale. 2 more. Breath in. Last 1. Reach. Hold it there. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me. Where are we going to go? Sticking your bum out. Coming to find a nice little tabletop or as close to it as you can. Keep the knees opening out. Keep the knees nice and bent. Even if you're just at about a 45, that's absolutely fine. We hold here. 5. Leg shoulders down. 4. 3. Breath in. 2. Inhale. Tummy in. 1. Just as we did before, release your body down. If your legs can straighten, go for it. If they're still bent, that's cool. Let your feet just hang. Let your body just hang. Take 2 breaths. And release. One more breath. And slowly walking your hands out. Bringing your legs in. Lowering down onto your forearm plank once more. Okay, so check here. Shoulders are right above your elbows. Don't make your elbows too wide. It will be not in your interest. But tug them right and knee. Squeezing hands or squeezing interlacing fingers, nodding your chin highlight towards your wrists or between your forearms, and you land your nice forearm. Now that we've got our perfect position, we tuck tail, press our shoulders, not chin, holding for last 5, last 4, 3, 2, breath in, left knee comes towards left shoulder, little side bends. And back, changing sides, 2, and back, changing sides, 3. Doesn't matter how small this movement is, even if your foot just leaves the floor, that's fine. 5, to 10 we go. 6, good work guys. Keep belly drawing in. And 8, 2 more. 1 more. Perfect plank. Drop your knees and slowly press back. Rest position for 1 breath. And then slowly roll yourself up. Separating your knees, hip distance apart. Growing tall, making sure that again thumbs not stuck out, but getting hips stacked right over knees, shoulders stacked over knees. Squeezing your bum gently just to make sure you're nice and active and engaged over here. And we're going to draw our arms down by the side. We're going for mini little back bends. And mini, in the case that you're going to guide how big they are, what it's going to look like. We're going to do a big windmill of our arm to reach down. If you can touch your foot or your all the way down, that's absolutely fine. If this is where you are, that's also absolutely perfect. What we're trying to do here is get a nice opening and extension of our back, but without moving the pelvis too much, without straining the core. So try and lock this all in here around the pelvis and don't move it a bit. So let's start with the left arm. We'll take a breath in. Exhale, we go. Head will follow. And inhale, return. Exhale, big circle arm. Push pelvis gently forward as you lean. For 3, and gentle press. Back, you come. For 4, big circle arms. Get those shoulders mobile and moving. And return. For 5, and back. Eye lines just following. Putting no strain in neck, just letting it follow the natural movement. Good, 4 more to go. Back you go. And return. Back. 3 more. Return. Slowly with control. Last 2. Bigger circle you can make. Reach. Back you come. With control. Last one. Reach. And back. Return. Reach arms up. Bring the palms towards one another. Arms will brush straight past you if you were to drop them down. And we tuck our toes. Tuck the belly in. Draw the ribs and the pubic bone together to get a nice, strong, stable abdominal base. Squeeze bum slightly. We inhale. Exhale, little hinges back. Inhale, return. Making sure as you hinge, your bum doesn't go here. Your bum stays forward. Think of holding belly, quads will work. Inhale. For 4. And back. Hinge back. 5. Inhale. Bum stays active. 6. Inhale. Hinge back. 7. Nothing moving in the chest. Watch that shoulders aren't rounding. Keep them down. Last 3. Over you go. And return. Last 2. Keeping the control. Eye line stays forward. Last one. Hold it there. You're going back at your maximum hinge. Toes stay tucked. Belly stays scooped. Holding there for 5. For 4. For 3. Go a little bit further. 2. 1. And then slowly reach your arms forward. Coming to find a nice set 4-point kneeling. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Make sure you're not arching your back. Scoop up with the belly and push out of the shoulders. Taking a nice deep breath in. Exhale, left arm. So same thing we've been doing now. Big circles. We're going to go forward, back to reach, over, back to come down. Right arm, forward, back to reach, over, back. Letting the palm just turn so that the shoulder has as much mobility as it can. You're almost trying to touch your bum. Over you go, back, return. If you have shoulder problems, feel free to put your hand on your shoulder, just roll your elbow back and roll your elbow back. That's cool. So this is the modification. If you want to, you're getting the same shoulder mobility and return. 5 more. Trying not to sink your bum back as you come back with your arm, but trying to keep your weight over that front arm. 4 more. Reach over, reach back. Should feel nice stretch and rotation in that upper back. And reach over. You've only got 2 more. Stay firm and supported in the belly. And over you go. Return. Back you come. Good. And return. And back. Giving your shoulders a little roll. Setting yourself up here. If you need a bit of support for wrist, feel free to fold over your mat to give yourself a little bit of extra puff. Or you can even be onto your wrists or spread your fingers out a little bit to the side. So we're going to repeat the same thing with the arms. We're going to add a leg. So tuck the tail, press out the shoulders. If you want to look at me the first round to see what's putting, we're going to, without leaning back too much into our legs, we're going to do the same thing with arms. This time we're going to lift the opposite leg and we're going to try and tap the toe. And we're going to bring it back and back. So you're trying to limit how much movement is happening side to side, as well as front to back. So try and keep absolutely stable, find the stability in the pelvis and the core, and lifting that leg just as high as you feel comfortable. You don't need to touch the toe. That's the aim. If you don't get there, that's cool. Okay, so set yourself up properly. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out, dropping into the tummy. We lift. Left arm, right leg. Reach, tap. Back you come with control to lower. Right leg forward, left leg back. And tap. Don't sink into the shoulder, especially watch it as you lower. For 3, round, and tap. Back you come. If there's any neck issues, stay looking down. There's no issue. You can do exactly the same. And return. Very nice. 4 more. Big circle arm. And tap. Back you come. Stay supported in the belly. 3 more. Don't sink into the shoulder. Nah-uh. Yeah. Back you come. Last 2. Big circle. Round. Tap. Back you come. Last 1. Hold the belly. Draw ribs up, 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 up. And back you come. Return. Taking a nice deep breath in. If you can, touch your foot. You're going to follow me here. Reaching around, trying to grab your foot. Pressing out this bottom shoulder even more. Kicking into this foot and finding a nice kick into this leg. Try to lift your thigh. Try to twist your chest. Holding it there. If you're not able to get here, all you're going to do is take your arm around and just reach towards your leg. You can even take your foot and pop it onto the mat like so. So wherever you are staying, find that stretch. For 3 more breaths. Exhale, push out that shoulder, lift the thigh. 2 more. And release. Last 1. Thigh up. Release and slowly return. So modifications, foot can be on the floor. Little lift in foot if you can't grab your foot. Taking a breath in. Into the other side we go. Really press out that left shoulder. Big circle. Right arm, left leg. If you can, grab it. Now, don't sink here. Really press out. Almost like pressing the top of the right foot down into the mat to help you with balance. Kick into your foot. Lift your thigh. Open your chest. For 3 inhales. Exhale. For 2, squeeze the bum to help you. If you're at your modification, that's fine. 1 more breath. And release. With control, everyone come back to me. On hands and knees. And press yourself. Give your wrist a little circle. One way, then the other way. Excuse me. And then slowly bring yourself forward onto your elbows and your knees. Again, elbows are placed directly under shoulders. Make sure you're not cheating. Arm goes back, but your hips directly over your knees. Into our glutes we go. Throughout here, making sure there's a little movement happening into the lower back, but lock that abdominal sort of cavity in. Keep it absolutely still. Let's extend left leg back behind you. Tucking the toes, making sure this didn't move the hips open at all, but both hip bones are still facing. Eyelines towards thumbs, nod the chin, draw belly and ribs. We inhale to lift our leg. Exhale, excuse me. Inhale, for 2. Release. For 3. Doesn't need to be high. What I don't want is your back to arch, to sink into your shoulders. You want to be able to last 2. Breath in. Last 1. Hold. Turn that leg out. So think of rotating it at the hip. Squeeze your bum a little bit more. Take an inhale to lower the tap. Now the inner part of your big toe, we lift the turned out leg. 10. Release. 4, 9. Not sinking into shoulders. 8. Nod the chin. Go up and bend. So you're fighting, pulling up here while the leg is lifting at the back. 5 more. Inhale. 4 more. Inhale. 3. Release. Last 2. Bum should be saying hello. Last 1. Hold it. Staying turned out. Check shoulders, check belly, check ribs. We're going to bring left elbow towards left shoulder, bending into that side. So we go. Extend. 4, 2. Extend. 4, 3. Keeping the height of the knee, try not to drop it. So keep it up. 5 more. Don't be afraid to bend into that side. Let the head just follow. Last 3. Bend. Inhale. Last 2. Very nice. Last 1. Lift it up. Lift as high as you can. This time, looking your eye line up just beyond your fingertips. Quick little pulses with legs. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly lower down. Have a quick little stretch into the bum. So we've definitely done a similar thing before. Don't feel, you feel your opposite thumb, so your supporting leg much more. That's absolutely fine. I feel that much more. Stabilizing you, so don't fret if you're feeling both sides, but could feel the stabilizing side. Slowly draw yourself back up. We're coming onto the other side. So knees are nice and hip distance apart to begin with. Ribs drawing up, pressing out of shoulders. Extend your back leg back. Making sure that hasn't opened your hips. Still keep both hips facing forward. Nod your chin, elongate your neck. Starting with a parallel leg lift, we go. 14. Release. 4, 9. Inhale. Second side will always be a little tougher because now this bum was stabilizing you and now it's moving. 5 more. Inhale. 4 more. Breath in. Exhale. 3 and 2 and 1. Return. Turn the leg out from the hip so the big toe inner part is on the mat. Don't move the pelvis. Press out the shoulders. We repeat. 10 and 9. Imagine the leg being as light as you can and lifting from where your hamstring meets your bum. 7. Check here with your arms. Your weight shouldn't be only in one arm. Even it out to both sides. 5 more. Exhale. 4. Exhale. 3. Last 2. Last 1. Lift up and hold. Check shoulders. Check neck. Breath in. Into our side crunches. We go. 10 and back. 4, 9. Pull up in the tummy, most important. And 7. Straighten the knee. Bend the knee. Straighten. 5. Extend. For 4. Extend. For 3. Squeeze bum. 2. Very nice, guys. Last 1. Extend. Hold. Out the shoulders. Lift the head and eye line slightly. Little pulses from the leg in that top position. We go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Use the bum. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And slowly lower down. Press yourself. Taking 2 breaths here. And exhale. And last 1. Exhale. Turning yourself around. Spinning onto your bums. And sitting nice and comfy. Let's drop this a little bit. Okay. Hopefully those butts feel like they've been working. Separating feet hip distance apart. You gauge how far close you want your legs to be. But this time we're going to stack our arms on top of one another. So you can just hold onto your arms like so. You can stack them. You can hold onto a arms wherever you are. Just find a little bind of your arms. Sitting tall up the crown of your head, making sure that you're not hanging in that lower back. Really start from the lower spine to sit tall. Taking a nice deep breath in, press those big toes down into mat. Exhale, we roll back halfway. Inhale to sit tall. Roll back for 2. Now what I don't want is your upper body to round and your head to drop. So I don't want this. Stay absolutely there with your arms. For 4. And reach. For 5. Put all the work into those abdominals, especially the lower ones. 6. Inhale, grow tall. Tuck 7. Inhale. 3 more. Just warming up that lower spine and into those abs. Last 3. And reset. Last 2. And grow tall. Last 1. To hold it there. Can you tuck a bit more? Can you sink your belly a little bit more? Keep your big toes pressing down, all 10 toes pressing down. I'm not going to go too far, but you're going to go a little bit lower than me. We're going to rotate out torso. So keep both backs down. We rotate right and sit. Nice and slow and irritating. Left. Inhale. Twist. Right. Inhale. From the ribs. Left. Inhale. Rotate right. Try to put less work into your hip flexors and more work into your abdominals. So tuck your tail even more. 4 more. Shoulders down. Imagine you're pressing down on something. Engage those lats. Last 2. Return. Last 1. Return. Reach your arms forward. Deep breath in. We roll up to reach arms up. We go. And down. For 2. And down. Now get that extension in the spine. Whole spine from lower spine to upper. And down. And 5. Tuck, scoop. And 6. Widen your arms. Make sure they're not too close. Make them nice and wide to give your shoulders space. And tuck. Last 3. You can really go back here. Last 2. Release. Last 1. Wiggle your bum forward if you need space behind you. Take a breath in. Exhale, you're going to tuck tail slowly to roll all the way onto your back. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wiggle your feet in a little bit. Bringing your feet hip distance apart. Heels in line with sit bones. Resting your arms down. Excuse me. Resting your shoulders down. Resting your arms reaching to ceiling. Take a breath in. Turn your palms. Exhale, we come up into chest lift. And lower. For 2. Now, if your neck has any issues, feel free to interlace hands behind the head. And lower. For 4. Release. Keep going. 5. Now, really think of rib cage up. 6. I'm demonstrating sitting. You are lying, lifting. And 8. Grow tall. Twist up. 9. Rotate from that chest. 10. Hold it there. Check that the shoulders are down. If your arms are reaching down by your side, make them as long as you possibly can. We're going to pulse our arms down. For 10. For 9. For 8. If your hands are behind your head, go for little taps and taps and pulses. 5. 4. 3. 2. Next. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. If your hands aren't interlaced behind your head, everyone can meet me there. Deep in your tummy, deep in your crunch, and lower yourself. Hope the tummies are saying good morning. If you can, just relaxing your elbows open. If this is too much for you, feel free to bring your arms by your side. We're going to take our right ankle, place it on our left knee, and come onto our left tippy toe. Open the right knee out. Take a breath in. We're going to rock our knees over, or the shape of the legs over to the left. So we're going to rock over, return, use your belly to lift your legs up and lower down. Rock over 2. Try to keep right shoulder down, back. Use belly to tuck and lift legs. And lower. For 3. And return. And tuck and lift. So yes, the hip flexors will help you, but I want you to engage those tummy muscles to do the work to draw the legs up. And lower. 1 more like this. And return. And tuck up. And lower. Continuing these 5 exactly as we did. Our option here to lift your head and chest up and keep it. So it looks like this. Rock. Return. tuck, lift, and lower. Rock 2. Return. If you want to stay down in the head and shoulders, that's absolutely fine. Find that rotation. Now flatten belly and scoop to lift legs. Last 2. Rock over. Return and tuck and lift. Last 1. Rock over. Return and tuck and lift. Lower leg chest if you don't have it already there. Taking your weight all the way over, trying to find that nice stretch. If you'd like to, you can open your arms out into a T. See how far your legs can go. If you're that, that's awesome. Rotating your head over to the right shoulder and finding a nice twist in the spine. Think of the rotation happening from lower spine into pelvis. Your shoulders stay heavy on the mat. Just for 3 more breaths. And return. If you want extra oomph, feel free to use your other hand to give you an extra twist. And release. Last one. And release. Using your belly muscles to bring your legs back with control. Sliding your hands into that gap, coming to find a quick little bum stretch. Flexing the foot, opening the knee, drawing the thigh towards your body. Make sure here your bum is not lifting too much. Try to stick the tailbone down onto the mat. Draw the shoulders down, nod the chin, and then press the thigh towards the body. Just for 2 breaths. And release. And 1 more. And release. Straighten both legs up to the ceiling. If they can be straight, that's cool. If they need to be bent, that's also fine. But reaching your arms once. We're going to repeat that same ab series we did. Option either to bring the arms down to hover, palms pressing down as you come up, or if it's too much for neck, feel free to interlace hands behind you. Taking a breath in, exhale, we lift. And lower. For 2. Release. For 3. If you're doing this option, looks like this. 4. And lower. Lift up. 5. Keep going. And 6 to 10 we go. And 7. And lower. 3 more. 8. Last 2. And 9. Good. And hold. Staying here. If hands interlace, we're going to do little pulses here. If the arms are reaching, we're going to pulse our arms. For 10. For 9. For 8. For 7. For 6. For 5. For 4. For 3. For 2. For 1. Everyone lower your body down wherever you are. Interlacing hands behind head. Changing to the other side, we bring left ankle onto right knee and right tippy toe onto mat. Even out pelvis. If elbows can relax nicely onto the mat, go for it. Otherwise, let your arms rest by your side. We go for our little rotations. Keeping the shape of legs, we rotate over to right. Inhale, center. Exhale, use belly to scoop legs up and control down. So it's a really controlled reverse crunch. But I don't want you to just use your legs to lift your legs so easily like so. Really think of the abdominals doing the work here as you tuck, 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 press back into that. Lower. 2 more to go. Over you go. Release. And tuck and scoop. And 1 more like this. Over. Keep that left shoulder down. And tuck and release. Option here. Lift into head and chest. Keep shoulders down. Almost imagine someone's pulling your elbows far away from you to get as much space in the neck. We repeat. Rock over. Return. Tummy muscles tuck so much that you have to lift legs and lower. Repeat. For 2. And release. Tuck for 3. Roll over. Tummy muscles pull legs up. Only 2 more to go. Finding that control in the pelvis and hips. Good work. Yes, hip flexors will work. We try and get the abdominal muscle to work first. Last one. Stop. Release. Slowly lift your leg up. Heads up if it's not up before. Thread your arms under and then gently relax head down as you pull into that nice, easy stretch. I forgot our twist. We'll get there in a sec. Open the knee, relax the foot. Pull the thigh towards you. Without putting any tension into neck and shoulders. Or just 1 more breath. Apologies, I forgot our twist. So bringing foot down, arms into a T, and rocking over into a nice twist. Feel it out here. Some people might feel more comfortable or they get a better stretch with the knee dropping. Otherwise, you can keep the knee open. It'll twist into a bit more into your upper back. See what feels good in terms of that range. For 2 more breaths. And return. And last breath. And return. Slowly use belly muscles to pull you back. Reaching legs up, hugging knees into chest. We're going for 5, rolling like a ball. Try not to use too much momentum, but use your tummy muscles. Take a nice deep breath in, lifting leg. Exhale to roll up. Inhale to roll back. Exhale, roll up. Shoulders stay down. Exhale, roll up 3. Keep going. Roll up 4. And keep going. Last one, roll up 5. Everyone roll back. Roll up onto about 6. Lifting your shins up. Separating your feet a little bit if you need to. Everyone pull on your legs. Lift your chest. Lift your spine. Try to get as much length and straightness of your spine here. And then slowly lower your feet. Open your feet and legs out. And just relax your body. Just finding a nice quick little star stretch. Hitting the palms of your hands draw together. The soles of your feet draw together. Reaching yourself as forward as you can go. Just for 2 breaths. And release. And 1 more breath. And release. Slowly rolling up. Last little challenge. Reaching arms behind you like so. Let your hands be about hip mat width apart. Fingertips can face outwards. If you've got good wrist flexibility and no issues, feel free to let your fingers face forward. That's quite intense, so I feel a bit comfier with my fingers out. Your soles of your feet are still squeezing together. Your chin is still down. Eye line stays forward. We're going for 5 bum lifts to really fire up the back of the body. We inhale, squeeze soles of feet. Exhale, we lift. Inhale, let your bum just kiss the floor. Lift up, 2. Inhale, don't sink into your shoulders here. Keep them lifted. For 3. And control down. 2 more. Lift 4. And control down. Last one. Lift 5. Your eye still forward. Squeeze soles of feet. Lift up shoulders. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower bum down. Close your knees. Circle hands to reach underneath your feet. And then walk your feet out to give yourself a nice forward stretch. Very nice. Taking 2 breaths in here. And release. 1 more. And release. However you need to, if you can cross over your feet, go for it. But otherwise, just spinning your legs around. Coming onto your hands and knees when you're tucking your toes. And gently walking your hands back so that you're in a standing position with your body resting over your legs. Hopefully you've got a little bit more give here. You can relax your body down a bit more. Make sure your weight's not into your heels, but still forward into your toes. We take a nice deep breath in. Slowly you begin to roll up, watching your head rush. In 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, in 1. As you reach the top, check your weight's not sinking back to heels. Give your shoulders 1 big roll. 1 more roll down to finish off. Inhale through the nose. Exhale all of it out, all that air, all that breath, all that tension. Pour yourself forward as you roll down, releasing knees or keeping knees straight if you've got that flexibility here. Inhale at the bottom. And last one, rolling up, nice and slow for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Big roll in shoulders, back and down, long spine, long neck. Inhale. And exhale it all out. Well done, everybody.